Okay, looks like we're going to be creating a character here.
Establishing secure connection.
Very well.
Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, John Shepard. Due to your covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm your identity. Enter new identity. Custom mail.
Please log in to access your profile.
Okay. Well, Avak Shepard sounds... I'm not sure about that one. Let's think. No, I suppose we'll go with Avak Shepard. It's going to be Commander Shepard everywhere anyway. So, we'll just go with that. Draco Shepard.
Warning, data
No.
corruption detected.
Okay. That's not
Please
good.
reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Or you were born and raised in Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Or Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Well, given that Metasapia managed to very, very quickly isolate and solve the problem with the mic, I'm going to give this choice to her. Spacer, Colonist, or Earthborn? And I shouldn't have to say this, but please no spoilers. I mean, I imagine this would give us some sort of military background. This would give us... I'm not even sure. I can't remember playing the game. I remember getting to a certain point in it, but... I don't remember this kind of stat or how this affects anything. Colonist it is, Metasapia.
Confirm psychological profile.
Okay. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torment and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell. And now you're alone and left to tell the tale. Early in your military career, you find yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeated the enemy despite impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. This choice I'm going to give to Lady Sheilab. What do you fancy, Lady Sheilab? Oh my lord, everyone is getting in now. Everyone has their own idea of how I should play this. I'm going to play this the way I want to play it. Leave your preconceptions and desires at the door. Soul Survivor, very well. Oh, thank you very much, King Alpal. Thanks for resubbing. Soul Survivor it is.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, Soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for frontline of a firefight. Soldiers get improved health, can train in the use of all weapon types. Start with the ability to use medium armor, and can specialize in heavy armor. An engineer are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. An adept are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. Infiltrator combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can use pistols or sniper rifles and medium armor. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only use light armor and receive no advanced weapons training. Alright. And Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They use pistols and shotguns and can specialize in medium armor. I'm leaning more towards Infiltrator or Sentinel myself. Do I feel like being a Techno Mage or a Techno Soldier, basically, is what this comes down to. And this is going to be my choice, this one, because I'm going to be the one playing with it. I'm not sure I want to go with a full... I think I'm going to go with Infiltrator. Though I worry a little bit about sniper weapons, because that's probably going to leave me in a bit of a rough position later on. If I went Sentinel... They do have biotic or tech attacks, but I'm worried that they wouldn't be very offensive. Whereas... I think I'll go Infiltrator. Just checking on the first snakes. Are you alright over there? Yes, you are. Yeah, we're going to go Infiltrator.
Facial identification.
Change appearance, obviously. Let's see.
Profile reconstruction complete.
I think that's good enough. Okay, confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Auto level up off. Squad power usage. Yeah, sure. They can do that. Target assist. Can I turn that off at all? Oh, okay. I'll just have to be low then. And all the other options are complete. Ah, that's very good to hear, Black Sun. Very good to hear. Right. Let's get out there then. Finally, the game is starting.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
No.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
Well, yeah.
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
You tell him, Captain Anderson.
I'll make the call.
Damn naysayers. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. And the text did not give me time to finish.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Very well.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
Fantastic.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is
That's not
green.
a flattering angle.
Approach run has begun.
That is really not a flattering angle.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, thank God that's over. It just about burned out my retinas.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Well, I mean, I do kind of agree, but let's just try and calm things.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so what are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a
Fantastic.
debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Yeah, I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Fantastic. Can I talk with you? That is, can I talk with you? I need to find out what the controls are. I knew I shouldn't become a soldier. Interact is E. Okay, not left mouse button. I know. How do I put my gun back? Q. Okay, that's all I need to know for now. I will be back later. Hello. Ah, okay. You were going to tell me. Very well.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I probably don't, but can you help Joker remove his foot from his mouth?
in the comm room, Commander.
I know, you told me, but you speak remarkably well for someone with a foot in their mouth, though. Perhaps you don't need help. And I have no idea where the comm room is. That is probably the airlock, if I remember anything at all.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
Okay.
The Spectres are always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Ulcers are bad. That is all.
Congratulations, Commander.
Thank
Looks
you.
like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Yeah, he does want to see me, but I just heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents.
This doesn't make
send a
sense.
Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Go ahead, carry on looking into it. Oh, actually, I'm investigating. Alright then. Stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too.
Makes sense.
Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Cover for what,
For
though?
what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I can appreciate that.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself.
Wow.
You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Alright, and what about the
You don't
Spectre?
trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Press this Spectre.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Well, I'll look into it. It'll make you feel better.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Some extra EXP. Always good.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill
Can I
anyone who
see
gets
something
in
over
their
here?
way.
You watch too many
Sure, I saw
Spy
something.
Jenkins.
Apparently not. Okay, hello there, Jenkins. And Doctor.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
To be fair, the Doctor's right.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Let's find out more.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other.
Peacekeepers.
They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What about Eden
You're from
Prime?
Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it
That's
like?
what he said.
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
I can only assume that is why it's called Eden Prime.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
You'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
I mean, I don't want to discourage the guy, but there's plenty of time to prove yourself. Don't be in such a hurry.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
All right.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, both of you. Oh, no goodbye from you, Jenkins? Ah, man, I thought we were closer than that. Hello.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Okay. What would you like to talk about?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I love the way the Taurians sound when they talk. I love that kind of dual kind of note that their voices hit. Oh, I'm not going to say I wouldn't know. I just got told that it was. But why? No, okay.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
No, I don't think it's a threat, but... why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place.
Okay.
Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Well, that much was obvious.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Okay, let's be professional. What are we picking up?
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Okay. Well, I have played the game, the first game, up to about halfway, or at least where I think was halfway. I don't know, it could have been quarter of the way through for all I know. But I happen to know what Prothean is. But for the sake of anyone who may be watching this for the first time...
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Okay.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Right, I see. You sound worried. We don't need your help. What did we tell the Council? No, let's... Again, let's go the professional route. We certainly don't want to start anything with someone who literally doesn't answer to any authority that is present on this ship.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Like hell he is. Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Okay.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
What if I refuse? What's the next step? Well, he's just told us that he put our name forward, so just asking the question again isn't really going to inspire any great confidence that we're not stupid, so let's just ask the
I
captain
assume
if
this
he
is good
supports
for
it.
the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
No pressure.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Let's find out some more. Beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Are we the ones who decide what the right hands are?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Hello, Jaradan. Welcome to the stream, mate. Is there anything else? Yeah, let's find out a little bit more about the Protheans before we touch
What do you know about the Protheans?
What do you know? That's not the way you should address
They were
a
a
captain.
technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Thank you very much, Marlin Squires, for the compliment on the new layout.
Just give the word, Captain.
Let's go.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.